Yes, for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Tuesday, July 8th goes to a young used car salesman named Andrew Rector. Hard to say that name without saying rectum, but that's a whole other story. Now, Andrew Rector is suing the Yankees, Major League Baseball, ESPN, and two announcers, Dan Shulman and John Kruk, for $10 million. I'm not mad at that, though. When you sue big. Just make sure you're suing for something that makes sense, okay? Now, Andrew Rectum's lawsuit doesn't make any sense, all right? Would you like to know why it doesn't make sense?
Why?
Well, on April 13th, during the Yankees versus Red Sox game, Andrew Rector, Jesus Christ, fell asleep during the game, and the announcers made fun of him, okay? Andrew Rector said that John Kruk and Dan Shulman called him, and I quote, a fatty cow that needed 2 seats at all times, and that Mr. Rector represents a symbol of failure. Now, Andrew Rector claims they have suffered substantial injury as well as mental anguish, loss of future income, and loss of earning capacity because of this incident. Yeah, right. Like, I'm not going to buy a used 2006 Honda Civic with 150,000 miles just because you're a portly used car salesman who got teased for falling asleep at a Major League Baseball game. Ain't nothing, your money not stopping. Now I will say Andrew Rector is built like a 1993 RAV4, but I don't think the comments that were made by these announcers would stop people from buying 1993 RAV4s off his lot. Let's hear what John Kruk and Dan Shulman had to say.
This guy's oblivious to how good it is.
It's not the place you come to sleep. Like, tell you what, though, how comfortable is that? Probably won't have any neck problems tomorrow.
I mean, is that guy to his left his buddy who's just letting him sleep, or is he here alone?
Maybe that's his buddy, and he likes him a lot better when he's asleep.
We got to see how long this guy's out for.
It's only the 4th inning. You don't think he can sleep through?
Did he sleep through the Beltron homer? I mean, 45,000 people stand up and cheer, and he sleeps through it?
He seemed comfortable. It didn't look like he just started to sleep.
That's light. That's light. Not only is it light, Andrew Rector is a liar because he said that John Kruk and Dan Shulman called him a fatty cow that needed 2 seats at all times, and he represents a symbol of failure. Andrew, that's how you must feel about yourself because neither one of those guys remotely said anything close to that, okay? Well, I feel like it was justified. Anything said about his weight was justified because he is built like a 1995 Geo Tracker. Okay? I'm sure you have those on your lot. Stand next to one. You probably look like you're standing next to your equally fat brother. You fell asleep at a baseball game, dog, okay? Nowadays, everybody falls asleep at baseball games. Baseball is boring. Baseball hasn't been exciting since the steroid era. It's okay when you fall asleep at baseball games. And you're fat. You probably suffer from sleep apnea. It happens. What are you suing for? Loss of future income and loss of earning capacity? How about focus your energy on important things like loss of future weight and loss of weight capacity? Instead of trying to sue and gain $10 million, how about work out and focus on losing 10 million pounds? Give Andrew Rector, a.k.a. Young Fat Rectum, the biggest hee-haw.
Lawsuit coming for Charlamagne.
Absolutely. For what?
Same reason he's suing ESPN.
Called him a Geo Tracker.
No, I said that if he stands next to a Geo Tracker, it probably looks like he's standing next to his equally fat brother.
You said he needs to lose 10 million pounds.
There's no way he weighs 10 million pounds. So please try to prove that in court.
Did you say that?
No. Okay. In fact, just erase this whole donkey. Edit it. Act like I'm not here.
Well, his views are not the views expressed by the rest of the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne is an individual and